What's up, guys? This is Pugilistking, and I'm back with another fantasy matchup for you today. Future Hall of Famer Floyd Mayweather versus a guy who's still fighting, and Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. I'm going to set this as a fight at 154 at light middleweight. As we know, Golovkin's a middleweight, Floyd's a welter. So I'm just going to say, for all hypothetical purposes, I'm going to make it this way. So as we know, the fight would have probably been at Vegas because it's Floyd. Would have been a big fight, obviously. And say Floyd Mayweather were to win, this would be a hell of an achievement, especially had this took place in 2015 or that, with Floyd at the end of his prime or in the slip, and Golovkin in his prime, knocking guys out with a knockout streak and a undefeated record with a very high KO ratio. So yeah, back down to the fight. This would be a nice clash of styles. You got Floyd, the defensive wizard, likes to box off the back foot, supreme counter puncher. You got Golovkin, very good aggressive fighter, cuts off the ring very well. Great at cutting off the ring, got a great jab, punches hard, and is just vicious. Now Floyd, I don't think has been in with anyone who can cut off the ring like a Gennady Golovkin. Who would be the closest? Miguel Cotto or one of them guys? Gennady Golovkin is quite dynamic with his cutting off the ring, and Floyd wouldn't be able to hold back on the ropes and tee off on Gennady Golovkin. I'll tell you that now. Floyd would not be able to do that, or Floyd would get seriously hurt. Like, if he was getting hit with it, even them Gennady Golovkin jabs, he'd be getting bust up and bruised and all that kind of stuff. So Floyd would have to think very clearly about what he's doing. Floyd would have to move probably a lot, not excessively, which he has done before. I think Floyd would have to use a lot of angles, similar to Canelo. He would maybe have to get Golovkin's respect, so he'd have to throw maybe a few of them right hands from long range that he throws. He would have to jab him to the body, maybe just slow down his foot movement. At the same time, whenever he's throwing body shots to Golovkin, his face might be exposed, and you don't want to leave an opening for Golovkin, or he will capitalise and he will hurt you. So that has to be taken into consideration. Gennady, in order to beat Floyd, he could cut off the ring, flick some jabs and box more conservatively. I mean, not doing any of that stuff that Maidana done. Maidana was swinging. That's wasted punches if you ask me. Now, don't get me wrong, that overwhelming Floyd, you can win a few rounds, but Floyd adapts. I mean, Floyd ain't slow until mentally. I mean, he is slow literally reading, but he's not stupid in the ring. He knows what's going down. He knows what your bad habits are and stuff like that, and he'll adapt according to that. He done that in the Marquez fight exceptionally well, I think. But Floyd, yeah. So Golovkin could cut him off, hit him with some of them hard jabs, maybe go to Floyd's body, and then try and work that fantastic angle left hook. But yeah, you need a plan A and a plan B and a plan C, I think, against Floyd. You have to mix them, I think. So Golovkin could go aggressively, then he could box conservatively from mid-range, or like from the middle of the ring, not mid-range. Well, he could box mid-range too, but he could box from the middle of the ring, show Floyd his jab, and maybe a battle of range. I don't know who has the longer reach or the longer arms or something, anything like that. So I can't say like who would have the benefit of the long range. If Floyd gets a handle of them long range jabs and whatever, he's going to feel it. With the likes of a Golovkin punching him, Floyd would maybe get dropped in that and stuff in the fight with Golovkin. He would definitely get bled, bust up, all that kind of stuff. So Floyd would maybe have to box quite negatively in the fight. Well, not super negative, but he would have to box very conservatively off his back foot. Golovkin would have to maybe box conservatively off his front foot. I think Floyd can be outboxed. Golovkin can outbox Floyd. I think he can do spots of it, as I've just mentioned and previously there about conservatively. But I think he could do spots of it. It would take a bit of adapting, but I think he could outbox Floyd and spots the fight, and maybe win the first 3 or 4 rounds. And I think he could hurt Floyd as well. I think if he caught Floyd even half clean, or that's not really a good term, but even if he catches Floyd with a glancing punch, I think Floyd's going to feel it. If he punches Floyd in his arms, he's going to feel it. And if he punches Floyd clean, you bet he's going to feel it. So that adds to it a bit. So that would make it the more interesting fight. And the thing with Floyd is, as I said, he could get outboxed, but you need to be moving, I think, and maybe throwing combinations, fast combinations, so that he gets hit and you score points. Golovkin don't really do that. He don't really throw combinations. He throws power punches. He can box quite well, I think, from long range, but he can't throw combinations and box like in a back foot game or centre ring, because Golovkin primarily is just a pressure fighter. But I think he can use that to his advantage, especially the way his style is. So I don't think he can stick and move and beat Floyd in points. But that is probably what I would consider the way to beat Floyd. Now he could catch Floyd with a counter punch and like knock him out or knock him down or whatever. So you could give that argument. So now the final conclusion. So I've weighed up all the considered options I thought I could come up with in my head. So it's just time to give the final conclusion. After weighing up everything, I think Floyd would beat Golovkin on points. That's if he doesn't get stopped. I don't think it'll be an easy fight. I think it'll be very, very hard. I'm not sure if he's even been in with anyone that hits as hard as Triple G. Does Canelo or Cotto punch as hard as Triple G? I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if Floyd's been in with someone that's that deliberate, a power puncher. And I don't think, Floyd would need to have been outboxed, stick and move. If Golovkin didn't do that, I'm not sure if he wins the fight. Now, he could catch Floyd with a counter punch, as I said. He could counter punch the counter puncher. That could work and knocking Floyd out or knocking him down. So you have to give that consideration. We don't know how Floyd does whenever he gets put in the canvas, because we haven't saw it. So that's something that's what makes this fight so interesting. So yeah, I think Golovkin would have to do a certain game plan for a while. Once Floyd's caught on, then you have to change again and adapt and then do it again. I just don't think that would suit Golovkin. That's just my personal opinion. So I don't think that would suit Golovkin too much. And I think that would frustrate him, and I think Floyd would win. Probably a pretty close points decision. And I can imagine Floyd gets caught clean, he might go down, so you have to give Golovkin a round for that, and you have to give Golovkin probably a winning lead, but Golovkin's quite a slow starter himself, but you can imagine he would throw more punches than Floyd would. Right, so what do you think of the fantasy matchup? Give me suggestions for fantasy matchups in the comment section below. I have got a very, very good one, actually. Julian Jackson versus Gennady Golovkin, which I will be studying and making a concrete video for. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see next in terms of fantasy matchups. This is Pugilist King. Thanks for watching.